Live. Oh man. Current status, tangled, no light.
I'm going to turn on my torch. So what's the plan?
Find my pistol now.
You see that pretty good right there.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hey, I'm going to walk down there. I'm going to show you right where I see me and your mom seen that.
Okay.
The screeching noise was me. I had my phone on. Sorry. I turned it off. I'll walk down there.
before to give you the big hairy dick.
I can't hang over there.
Sorry. Hey Tim, I'm gonna go lay down. You're not supposed to talk out here. I know.
You seen how far I was? Way down there. The phone's about, I'm gonna put it on charger. That's
You're
where
running thermal.
we seen whatever the hell it was. That's what we seen. Right down there. That went from the right to the woods, to the left. I don't know, can you turn that camera over in there? That's where we seen it. Now it was, I thought it was a deer. That brown leg, that's the reason why I thought it was a deer.
Got Brad in the house from down under, across the pond.
That was not a bullfrog.
You hear that?
No,
I heard you think so.
but it had brown legs. And then when it took a step, the body was black.
So what I seen, the same spot, but it was about pretty wide.
Where did she park?
Pretty tall.
Right there.
There's guns in that car.
I was walking down in the woods.
I don't know what the thing is. Probably.
Well, when we seen that, it walked from right to left.
Ah,
It was over
Sasquatch!
It wa- over in there, I don't know if they can see that over in there.
Okay.
Over in there, that's where we seen it again. And it was about over here. We took a kind of rough measurement over in there. And it was about, I don't know, 8 feet tall. Guessing by going by the shadow of the light. And over here, it stopped between a tree over. There's a tree over there. It's got a V in it, and it was just standing there. It was kind of behind that tree, and I could see it, but it was kind of walking kind of at an angle, going from here deeper in the woods down there, and it went to the road, and these guys' mom said it looked like it turned around and came back. Now what I seen, it was heading, because it turned around and I could see its eyes, and its eyes were silver, just as silver as like chrome.
Brad, this is for you. If we die, it's on you, brother.
So I don't say that, ain't funny.
It could happen.
But
We're going in there for Brad. This was his idea, so everybody knows.
now how's this work with on live? I mean, does
So
you have to have internet?
Here we have service, so we got enough service. Hopefully, we don't lose much when we get down there.
We got to go in there quite a ways.
Yeah, we're going in. You guys are going with us. We're gonna go in and do our normal routine.
I wish
I'm
you
gonna
would've
record with my Panasonic night vision camera. Anything happens, I take videos and I chop it up and I give you guys the highlighted stuff. Because a lot of times we're just standing around for thumbs up or butts. So we're gonna go in there. You guys are gonna come with us. You'll see how far we actually don't walk. You'll find that out. Shelby, I can't see the screen. Like,
You're brightening them.
There you go.
can you guys see me? Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And I'm their dad.
Who's all in here?
You've got Leslie's here. You have pork and beans.
Pork and beans.
beans. Timmy Holder says hi. Wave hi, Tim. Wave.
You gotta wave your hand.
Wave your hand. There you go. That's a wave. There you go.
Get a little slow.
I'm not.
You got someone in here from Ontario, Canada. Woo-hoo. From Canada. You got Brad from down under. You've got Bigfoot Mama. She says, hey guys. You have Sabrina that's waving. Wave hi to Sabrina.
Chubby's wife.
Oh, dude.
He's that way.
She's in the other camper. So we got our camper. So while we're a little late, we decided last second that we need to go grab the trailer. We backed it down here as close to the Creepy Woods as we could. We got the motor home set up there. A lot of stuff's been going on down there. We got the trailer as close as we can get to it. So maybe even after tonight, maybe it'll come up here and like smack the side of it or shake it or something.
Well, here's something for you that just happened today. Me and Mom was sitting in the chairs and doing our normal thing with the phones. And I'm not kidding. I'll just be nice. I thought one of the kids ran by right between where we were sitting in the picnic table, and it ran straight through here, and it was like a shadow. Went through here, and I thought it was one of the kids. I looked over and like, I turned and looked like there ain't nobody here.
He's off
It
at
was
the
about
bridge.
5 minutes maybe before Shelby pulled up in his car. I seen your lights. Guess it was your lights.
We're
on.
magnet fishing.
I wouldn't come up here.
Well, who was it that pulled in?
Oh yeah. Bean had to go bring some Brittany up here.
Oh, it
I was,
it was fast. It went right through here. It went right down through there. So there's no telling what we'll see tonight.
Well, I went out with Miguel last night, and we're not sure. You guys are going to have to tune in to Sasquatch Theory whenever he puts that video on there. Some weird, strange things happen. That's all I can really say about it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, everybody knows the history of this place. A little bit.
Kind of, sort of. If you guys don't know the history of this place, also tune in to Sasquatch Theory and find my video where me and Brittany are in there. They come down and did an interview with us, and we pretty well talked about it, a little over half of the stuff that's happened here, the good
There's
highlight
been all
stuff.
kinds of stuff happening here. It's been going on for 50, 60 years. I mean, their grandma, my wife's mom, talked about the silverback, the tall guy that she would see around here, and the moon would shine off his back. She called it, looked like silver on his back. Said it was 8, 9 feet tall. And there's hollers, there's got stuff thrown at us. I mean, it's a tree down there. There was a big old rock in it.
As soon as Shelby gets back, we're going to go in there and try to experience it some more.
We have Ricky
Yeah, I don't
Egan
know.
on here. We have Missouri
What's
Board.
up, Ricky?
Missouri Board gave you a rock and roll. Give a rock and roll.
Richie,
Tim.
what's up?
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I just wish I would have charged my flashing light.
The one that you smell all the time.
I think I'm
It's
going to
about
try to
dead.
carry the tripod so it kind of stays lit up.
You're gonna walk with the tripod?
You might
Yeah.
do a stick, don't you? Take this
I got my shoes on.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
all I need.
It's
I'll run.
not, my light's magnetic, and this is not very magnetic.
I told these guys that all I need to do is just pick up a few sticks, and when things start happening, I'll be out in front of them. I'm gonna throw the sticks down so they'll trip.
You don't have no gun?
Hey guys, please share this live. The more views we get, the more the guys will do live encounters.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got to make it interesting first. We got to go in there.
I don't know what's up. Right, it is right
Be
now.
very
It'll
interesting
go
if you
down
don't make it
right
out.
there.
That's the question.
What's that?
Just don't forget the phone. It'd be a very interesting live chat.
Something's happening, I'll leave the phone, and then they can just tell me later what happened.
Like I said, all I need is shoes, and I'm not afraid to use them.
Well, where's your shoes?
I'll do a fast limp crawl, whatever it takes to get out of there. I mean, Oh, Gilbert, he died right here. He drowned in the creek years ago. And they say he drowned in the creek, but he didn't have no water in his lungs. So somebody murdered him right here. Nobody really knows what happened, you know. And we think that there's spirits here, and it draws in. And when their grandma was alive, I think she kept them at bay, kept the spirits at bay, because now she's gone, and there's more activity going on all over. We've seen more things, we've heard more things. It's crazy.
All right, guys, we're gonna try this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to keep saying hello to everybody. I'm gonna try to watch my step.
I'm gonna try not to lose service.
You want
Leslie wants to know, is Shelby getting any activity at his new home yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
They had a hummingbird in the house. They don't know how it got in there.
Yeah, she said trailer slaps and whatnot, question mark.
We haven't moved in yet.
They dug up the septic tank today, got the electric run, the air conditioner's hooked up, the water line is hooked up, am I right?
But it's not on.
It's not buried yet. They got to finish hooking up the septic tank, and then they got to bring out the steps, and I think you guys can move in then, right? But
Yeah, they got the
it's still delayed,
underpinning.
though.
They got underpinning, and they still got to put stuff on inside.
And an inspection or something.
Yeah, it's been a long going deal.
And then Bigfoot Mama
Months.
said, you fellas, be careful out there.
We're going in. You guys ready?
You want me to carry it, video you guys, or do you want?
I'll carry it. Here, you. There's gonna be cameraman.
Oh no.
We got a little over 2 hours of record time or battery time on this one. Oh, I'm gonna set it night vision actually.
So, what do you have for gear? This team looks like you're just by yourself. With your shoes.
All I need is my tennis shoes, and that's all I need. I disappear. You're on your own.
So if I see a pair of shoes out there, I know you're a goner.
If you see just a pair of shoes, I done run out of them.
That's because he had to use the sock swipe for that.
My IR light's dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Still got the little.
All I got's Adam's thermal protection and a flashlight. That's all I'm taking tonight. So, and my glasses. Need those.
All right, Dad. Video's recording in night vision.
Oh boy.
All right, Ricky said, get her done.
We're off
All right, let's do this.
Be careful.
We are off like
I got my
a-
chest lamp on, so I can see. I'm just gonna fold these legs up and use this tripod like a selfie stick.
I kind of stand behind you on this side, just in case. And if you see the camera drop, don't think nothing
You
of
see
it.
camera ground
Somebody
shoes
else will
laying
pick
there.
it up later.
We'll see this. Him running.
You won't find the camera because this is going to be the first one I'm going to hit it with.
Good luck, Corey.
We're going in.
And I'm going in the camera. Bye.
Uh-huh. If anything crazy happens, I'll just leave the camera, just take off running.
Good idea, actually.
Not a bad idea, is it?
To the right.
What?
That's the creek down there.
That's where all the kids swim.
Yeah, that's the creek. That's where Gilbert was found. In the creek.
What was that?
I don't know. Maybe a bullfrog?
Oh, yeah.
You want me to hold it, Adam?
I got it.
Hopefully they don't leave segments.
Yeah, I hope there ain't no rocks or logs. Any of that comes flying at me, I'm as good as dead. Oh, I got a pretty hard head. Put a hurt on some of them rocks.
It broke the fall.
Alright, so right here where we're standing is where it's been sighted the most from us personally. Mainly Shelby and Dad and Sabrina.
Yeah.
I didn't actually physically see it here. I heard it take off running down through there.
That's where I've seen it right over there, actually.
Right there?
Right there.
That's what I seen.
In this area. We stared at each other for a while.
It looked right at me, and then it turned, and it was walking at an angle down that way. Down.
Yeah, it was going this way.
No, it was going that way.
Going that way towards the road.
Going that way toward the road, and that's when I went that way. And then Mom said it looked like it turned around. I said, well, maybe there's more than one. I don't know. All I seen was one in its eyes, and that's all I needed to see. And it was scary.
Sabrina's
It was
seen it
big.
right there.
Right there by the white tree.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Well, see that? See that? Right there, that tree, that V, that tree with a V in it. That's the one I'm talking about, right there. That's what I seen. It was on this side. It's kind of like right in there. It was going that way.
Yeah, Ricky, we were actually talking about getting military helmets
Yeah, we need them.
with like the little flip down thermal deals like the military uses for looking through a scope.
We ain't there yet, but we're getting there. We'll look at the ground down.
Ron Kaiser says, let's see who has the biggest balls. Okay, Shelby, you just keep walking,
Okay.
and when you start screaming, we'll go back to the house.
If you run us over, we know you win.
I tell you right now, mine are definitely going to be the smallest. What?
Deer print? Yeah.
That's a big deer print.
What?
That's a big deer print if that's a deer print.
Well, maybe it was whatever that is, one that pooped on the paddle. And
Hey, you want to talk about that?
Well, got up, went outside, and the paddle was hanging out over the front of the kayak, and something pooped on it.
Big
And
old
it was off the ground. I said, what would poop on a paddle?
It was legitimate poop. I mean,
It was,
like you guys remember the Ryan's All You Could Eat buffet? That kind of, yeah.
oh man. It was.
Ricky says, it moved, hang on. Ron says, let's see who has the biggest balls. He says, helmets, y'all need to be wearing Depends instead, laugh out loud.
Yeah. You know,
That's true.
yeah. Very true.
There's spider webs everywhere.
Yep.
I was looking for a stick.
Yeah, it's just, this is where it starts getting a little bit sticky.
Yeah. Ricky, we would look like SWAT out here, and I think it'd be awesome. It'd be terrible during the summertime having all that gear on. That's why you guys haven't seen me with my chest rig. It's
Watch
been
out for
hot.
snakes too, Shelby. They're out here on this gravel trying to warm up. Sand. Yeah.
It's perfect camping weather.
What did you get up to today? About 80?
Yeah, about.
Nice and cool after the last couple of weeks of being 98.
There ain't no pine trees here.
There isn't no pine trees here. A big old pine log.
Pine tree over there.
There is one.
Probably off that one. What? What raked the side of that tree?
Oh, the bark's missing off of it. It's dead.
Is that
Look,
right
it's dead. It may come off that second one back here. That's right in the middle of the trail.
Hey, don't leave me.
Little spider.
Randy says 5 Alabama shirts do boot. Yeah. Ricky wants us to do a wood knock and a whoop. Listen for 5 minutes.
I forgot my wood knocker.
Hey, yeah. You know,
What was that?
I don't know. You hear that? I mean, we're making all kinds of racket in here.
That's when they're most active, is when we're in here being all loud, just walking through here laughing. Being normal. When we're out here being normal, that's when the most stuff happens, like Shelby just said.
What's that tree from?
That's that tree that got pushed across the trail when Shelby seen it. Remember all that racket? We come down here and that tree was across our trail right here. And I had to drive around it every time I'd have to come down through here. We had the skid steer. We finally got it pushed over there out of the way. That's how hard it was that I could not get out and move it by hand.
Oh, yeah.
I had to use the skid steer. Pork and Bean says, act like you're not looking for Bigfoot. Yeah, we're out here looking for some
Mushrooms. Yeah.
mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms.
Mushroom hunting at night. Yeah. That's when the most active.
This is kind of the line for me. It's going to start for me. Goosey boosies. Goosey boosies. Yeah. That's where you shot that pumpkin down here, Benny.
No, we shot it up there.
Oh. Well, pumpkins grew down here. Look at that.
Cool.
It's grew a lot since the last video.
But the water, I shouldn't bring up the water. Man, you stuck in there. Where's the
Debbie Deuce is high from Southwest Arkansas. Hello.
Yeah, find my knock rock.
Ricky says turn the lights out. No.
It's scary.
I'm too scared to do that. Can we go back up to the house first?
Yeah, I'm getting my
Let's go look at see if the rocks in the.
Oh, yeah, we can. When we do a knock,
Yeah.
we sit for a little bit.
So Shelby's our wood knocker. This is our knocking tree. He's done quite a bit of damage to the old tree.
Yeah.
That dog's barking now.
There's the first whoop. Maybe we should switch it up.
Right.
Whack it. Yeah.
So the first time we come down here to do a wood knot, we wanted Shelby to do one. He couldn't find a stick enough. And he found the longest damn rock in the county. And that's what he uses.
Works pretty good, too. Ready? You hear it?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You ready?
Do it. Let's
3, 2,
tripod.
how many?
Let's do one.
Do one whoop and then wait for 5 minutes. Challenge accepted.
You do it.
I'll do the whoop.
And you do this.
You do that. Whack away.
How many? 2?
Send it.
Should I just do 1?
Yeah, real good hard one.
Holy cow.
It's raining now.
Rain and cedar. What the hell?
Ricky, it worked.
What?
This thing picked up.
Did you guys hear that on live? Did you guys hear that whoop, that response?
My hands asleep.
Your head's asleep.
Yeah. That's wild. Is that the color changing light on?
Uh-huh.
You change it to red.
Yeah. You gotta hold down this button.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
So it's more. They say they like the red light.
I've heard that some of these other researchers will use red.
Well, you got me carrying 4 then.
Well, the bugs were swarming the other light, and they don't do it as bad on the red.
It's like an amber.
Ron says he didn't hear it get closer. Oh,
Oh, hell no.
let's do it.
You want to go in toward the creek?
Yeah.
Let me do another tree knock.
Ricky says do 3 more. Let's do it. Knock away, man.
3 more knock. Try not to make everything fly out.
Brittany's up there at the trailer, and she said that she can't hear your wood knot.
Really? That's loud.
Yeah, it's pretty loud down here.
Should I go get my stick?
Alone?
Yeah, I don't.
What about that one?
You tried that. That's the other part of that one. It broke it.
I can go get the axe head. It's right there at your camper. Think that makes a different sound?
It might. It does.
The one I heard from the swimming area was like a really expensive wooden baseball bat knocking the ball out of the park.
Makes my hand hurt.
That, just, I'm clean.
Hickory.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This is that. Well,
Leslie says you got this. We hope.
yeah.
Is there a stick over here? A good one?
I think we've looked and looked and looked down here.
Watch it. I did. Dad forgot the bugs. Oh, look at the bite. Little guy. Oh. My light's glaring off the screen. Spiderweb. Oh. The buzz. It's gone. Boy, deer really. Bug went way down in there. I swallowed a bug. Don't do that.
So we're letting you go first.
Last time I come down there, I got covered in ticks.
Oh, me too.
Something been digging right here, scraping. Man, look at that spider web. That one would have got me right in the face.
I got me a very big one.
This phone, this tripod has got a couple of them.
I can't believe you still have 30.
Where's that rock?
It's still there.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong tree.
It's so grown up, you almost can't recognize it down here. That's a big one. Oh, he's a big one eating a bug.
Dang. Well, that's a big one.
He'd have been right inside my nose nostril.
Yeah. That'll be on me.
And that are the seashell's gone, unless it fell.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been down here. I came down here when I was fishing, but I walked from the creek.
Yeah, it fell. I see it down there.
Still there.
Well, there's the big rock. Oh, we lost you guys.
Lost service?
We're back, I think. So there's the rock. It was placed up in a tree. This is the rock that we first found in the tree. And it was on the ground, so we put it back up there, and we come back, and that rock was gone. That rock was there. Later, Shelby found that rock down there by the bank. We know it's the same rock because it's kind of shaped like a heart. Shouldn't have touched the rock, Shelby. Anything across the creek?
I don't know if I can't see past me.
Let me turn my light on.
That's the way I was seeing it right over there.
I don't see that stump, Shelby.
I don't either.
It's back in there a little bit.
I think
everything's
it's
growed
right
up.
there.
See.
Oh, ow, owie, 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 thorns, owie.
No way.
It's right in the no circle. Oh. Okay.
Boy, that water's still tonight.
And Gavin, we're looking for the Bigfoot. I sound crazy when I say that.
What?
Oh, I hear looking for the Bigfoot.
The water, the creek is low.
Yeah, look at it, it's steaming.
Oh. How do we go full screen? How do we do that? Let's see here. See if I can hit the right button.
You don't hear. No, that's weird. You don't hear nothing tonight. You hear crickets. A little bit of the bullfrog. But you don't hear the rocks and the water in the rocks. Do another hoop. Or whoop.
Whoop.
A hoop and whoop.
A hooper whooper.
Yeah.
Get her.
All that rain is still
I'm gonna try something real quick. See if I can get this. Nope, it says rotate it. Didn't work. John W. Harper. So this is my brother's property, Shelby. And he inherited this property from Grandma. And Grandma has generations worth of stories and encounters from this area. Well, not this area, like specifically on this property. But we are in southeast Missouri.
10 miles from Ironton, 10 miles.
We'll just
Basically
put it
down,
that way.
it's
We're in the Mark Twain Forest area.
Pretty cold. Right over in there is Mark Twain.
That's a good question. What are we gonna do when we actually find him?
Run.
Well,
We're gonna run like
I
hair.
want to see if he's got any
You got any
input.
tips and tricks on how to hunt it? Where the big bucks are?
How does he keep the mosquitoes, the ticks, the chiggers, all that stuff off of him?
My main goal is to just get her. I would like to get a picture, video. I just some kind of proof to show people that I'm not crazy. When you see one, it changes your life, and it's hard to talk about it because you know people are going to look at you like you're crazy because you know you sound crazy. Dub45 says that sounded just like the Bigfoot scream in the movie Exist. Well, thanks. Shelby's pretty good at it.
Oh.
You hear that? You're the official whooper.
Whooper. I'm a whooping noggin.
This right here is, so we call this the catfish hole. Okay. And that's the spring. That's dried right now. I've never seen it go dry, but it is dry right now. But one of the stories here that involved my grandpa, heard somebody's baby crying from up at the house. And the first thing that come to his mind is people are trespassing. And I'm going to go down there and talk to him. Grandpa would not have run anybody off, but he knew somebody was on the property and he was at least going to go check it out. Because there's a baby crying, you know, what if something bad was going on? So Grandpa comes down here and he's standing right here, pretty much where I'm standing right here now. And he's looking for his baby crying sound, and it's coming from right there. And this is not Bigfoot related. There's this big, black, wolf-like dog, and pitch black, with red eyes, making that sound. You tell me that wouldn't freak you out. Now, Grandpa talked about that like that was
Scared him.
the scariest thing that ever happened in his life. And he wasn't a atomic veteran. He built houses and would watch them blow it up with nukes while he hid in a hole in the ground. And when I say hole, I mean a ditch.
Made him stand up. Watch it. Buried him. And then they'd dig yourself out. Take a little Geiger counter. Go over there.
Gavin
check it out.
says whoop again.
And go build another one.
Moonshine.
Shelby tasted some moonshine up there at the house.
Thank you, Bill.
Bigfoot Bill, hell yeah. They made some moonshine and it was potent. That was loud.
And that echoes. Got the dogs are barking down there.
Maybe I have to pee.
Maybe have to pee. No, I ain't going dead. 95%. Look at that.
If mine's on long enough, it gets hot.
And that's why I shut mine off every now and then because
Mine
it
on
goes-
Well,
low.
see that? I got bright again. Do that. Slide it back away and slide it forward real hard. There you go.
It's like one of them old time shake flashlights.
Yes. Gotta shake the light.
See, mine's at
I got crosshairs on mine.
Mine's at 20%. Look at
Look at that.
all these lights. Wee, wee, wee. What was that? You hear something right there?
Yeah.
That's what?
You guys,
What'd you hear?
like a treat, like a. What's that called?
Snap, like a tree snapping.
Yeah.
It's happening. I'll move to the high ground. See any tracks right here? Soft right here. I don't think it would leave one in there. Man, there's spiders waist high in here. Watch it. Purple recluses. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a face.
What?
Right there, that little flower. I was looking at the screen,
Oh.
and it looked like a face. Look at it.
Boom.
Run!
I'm out.
You know, that limb right there would be like the perfect spot to sit there and
Oh my
jump
God.
down on somebody.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he says.
Yeah. I could get a line on a fake snake like that guy did on that bridge. Nobody comes in here though. Just us. I guess everybody else is smarter than we are.
Yeah, doesn't take a whole lot to be smarter than us. What was that? Something moving over there?
I don't know how to work this in.
Pick it up.
Turn the button on that's closest to the camera lens. Just that one. Yep. Gotta hold it down. And let up. And it'll start powering up.
There you go.
Bloop.
Whoa.
Oh, you see something?
Yeah. Holy shit, Adam.
Yeah, what?
No, look. I just pressed on live. What is that? Tell me they don't have shoulders.
There's something over there. Yeah, I got to get this recording.
I'm recording, but I don't know where I'm looking.
Over there where the steering box, where the hydraulic hose blew on the Jeep.
I don't know where that was.
You were down here. I drove right across the river.
See my light.
Let me see if this will work. Where's the camera on here? Oh, Lord. You guys see that? There's something standing there.
It's way back in there.
You can barely see this. That's a little better.
They're picking up this light.
I'm saying it's real blurry. I can't tell what that is. It looks like something. I don't know if it's moving. That's about the same spot we got it on thermal that one time.
Not a tree, is it? It can't be a tree, can it?
I mean, it could be a tree,
That look like that.
but
What's the
I'm
thing?
not.
I'm gonna do a whoop. Maybe it'll move.
I cannot tell what that is. It's not moving. I don't think it's moving.
Oh, they stand still for a long time. Dead silent still.
Oh, you look at it. I get out my light. That could be a tree.
Where? Back in there?
That big tree right there. Almost looks like a stump.
Oh yeah. I see what you're talking about. On the right hand side of it.
I have never seen that wolf monster, but my wife and Shelby's wife have seen something along that line cross the highway.
I can't find it.
I mean, like it's not there.
Yeah.
We could get over there if we would go swimming.
I don't see it anymore. It's not big and wide anymore.
You guys look that way. I'm looking this way.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
The dude duck down.
You know, he probably.
Hang on. That's a rock over there. That rock's always there.
Yeah, rock's always there. And there's usually.
At first glance, it always gets me. Like, what's that? Oh, it's that damn rock.
There's also a hay thing over there too for the cows in the corner. I always see. But I don't see it on there now. I don't see it anymore. Am I crazy?
Ricky says we need a boat. We do have a boat. I just don't have a trailer.
That's all I got.
I got 2 jet skis, but neither one of them run. Now, that Jeep I was talking about in our last video, it would drive across that. That sucker was a beast.
I keep forgetting to breathe in this thing.
Holding your breath.
Yeah.
We have put deer cameras out here, game cameras.
None of them ever work.
Some of them would just completely quit working, so I started spending money on better cameras. I bought 4 of the cellular cameras because I was afraid they would go missing, and I would at least have the last picture sent to my phone. And every time I put a game camera down here, it either doesn't function right or it doesn't take any pictures of anything. Like, I can't get the game cameras to catch anything.
Or it gets smashed.
We had the one get destroyed down here. And they take 4 AA's. No, 8 double. I can't remember. Is it 4 or 8 AA's?
8, I believe.
the one completely quit working,
Scared.
and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And when I took the batteries out of it, all the batteries had busted and all the acid leaked down into the buttons, and I had to return it twice. That happened twice. What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Sound like a really big XL. Did it?
It made my hair stand. I was like, that's what it sounded like, yeah. Like,
It was right in here.
Over there. Goosey boosey time.
Dang, I'm telling you.
I get goosey bumps.
So did I. Look, my hair's standing straight up. Look at that. That's not normal for me. Looks like it's breathing in my neck.
I heard it.
Yeah. Like it was holding its breath too. Maybe I should look that way with this
Hey,
down.
look right through there. See where my light is? See if you see anything. Right in there. I just seen it like a glimpse of eyeballs.
See an eye shine?
I don't see nothing in here, Dad.
Listen.
What?
It's walking.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't see nothing on thermal. Whole bunch of trees.
You want to walk that back out there where it's open? Listen. Nobody ever looks up in a tree.
Oh.
What?
Listen, 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 listen.
It's chanting. Talking.
That sounds like talking.
They're talking. Think we're kidding?
We've got goosebumps.
Uh-huh.
That sound like that video. The guy was talking
It's
to.
like a Chinese, like, it's like samurai. Whoop. Ron Moorhead, the Sierra Sounds. Maybe we should go that way.
Maybe we should.
I can't see my signal bar with the screen open. Dad, how many bars of signal do you have
On this? I don't even know.
on your phone?
Oh,
I got one with my aluminum case.
Oh, no, that's not bad. Shelby's got a Faraday cage around his iPhone. We can go back this way. We can go towards those noises.
Yeah, let's go towards me.
Alright.
You go first, Dad.
I'm gonna turn this off. That's cool.
What was that?
That's the weird crap. Like some of the stuff you hear out here doesn't sound nothing like Bigfoot.
You wanna go first and knock some stuff out too?
Yes. And make a pass for me to run. I don't know what it is here. Go ahead, I'll film you. And I'll make sure.
We're just out here rock hunting.
Yeah, we're rock hunting, mushroom hunting.
Yeah, the thing is to find some phosphorus.
We're not
Because it
doing
grows at
nothing
night.
crazy. That's kind of old.
You know it? We're looking for phosphorus because it glows in the dark.
Yeah, big old bug on my screen. Whoa. God. What's up, Forest Phantom? Ah, you're fine. We're just out here rock hunting. We don't want Bigfoot to know we're out here looking for him. Or her. Or them. What? What is it?
I see something glow on there.
Oh, like an old smashed soda can of glass or something. Go just a little deeper up in there where we heard that.
Yeah, think about it. Nobody comes in here. And these woods are perfect.
You've got a giant pig farm over there,
Plenty of
and they
food.
process the pigs. What the fuck? Yeah, hold this right here.